YouTube. My name is DB's Hair. You can call me D, you can call me whatever. This is my first tutorial. I got bullied into doing my YouTube page by my friend, the Master Stylist. So today I'll be doing a half up, half down quick weave, and I'm not gonna do too much talking. The video's not gonna be too long. It's a million videos to show you how to lay tracks. It's a million videos to show you how to do a ponytail. So I'm literally just doing a run through on how I did the hairstyle, and you could take it and you can learn what you will from it. See ya. Hey, yo. Also, forgot, follow me on Instagram. That is at DBTair. That is DEEBEATZ hair. And on Facebook, that is Dominique Holloway. DOMINQUE Holloway. Or my DBTair page. So yeah. Also, let me know what you would like to see more of me posting. What tutorials you would like to see from me. Just what you want to see on my page. I'm new to this. Don't be too hard on me. No negativity. I don't take too kind to it. But you can't stop people from being people. So take care.
So first thing you want to do is you want to take and you want to section the hair into two sections. And I did from behind one ear to the opposite side behind the ear. And it's really up to you where you want the ponytail to sit at. So that's what I chose, and it worked for me. And once you get your two sections and you get it parted correctly, then you take the front section and you just place it out the way. Now from this back section, you want to separate probably like a 1/2 inch to 1 inch worth of leave out. That's going to cover your back tracks out. I didn't need that much because of how I'm going to install the hair. So it's simple, very simple. Just part out whatever you want to leave out from the back and braid it out the way. Now I'm taking this back section and I'm just doing one big under braid. Doesn't have to be perfect at all, but you do want it flat. So that's why I chose to do an under braid. I'm not the best at doing under braids at all, but I know how to make it flat and make it lay for me. So even if you do a regular braid, it doesn't matter, just as long as it's flat enough for you to install your hair in the back. So you got the hair all braided down. Now you just want to take either aerosol or a regular spritz and just spray the hair and blow dry it down even more. This is just to prep it for whatever kind of protection you're going to put over it. Me personally, I do a protectant, which I use Robert's Diamond Bond Protective Shield on this video. You can find at your local beauty supply store. And as you can see, I'm only going to place it around the outer part of the braid because I don't need it. I don't like to put protectant over a braid because when you take your hair down, it kind of makes it a little harder to take down. So I don't cover the braid up, but I put it everywhere outside of the braid. And you'll see in the video. Also keep in mind that when you're using a liquid protectant, it's actually very easy to wash out. All you do is you place the hair under warm running water, and sometimes you gotta let the water run over it a little longer than other times. Most times I use a lot of protectant so that I know it is fully protecting the hair. And it just washes out. Once the water gets under there and it loosens it up, the hair slide right out. So now I'm pinning the braid down, and I'm placing a neck strip over the braid. I place 2 little strips of glue, which is actually on the protector, not actually on her hair. And I'm placing a strip over the braid, as you can see. And over these strips, because I don't like to glue over a strip because it doesn't stay down, I am going to place a stocking cap. And I'm only gluing on the protected. I'm not actually gluing on her hair. So once you get the cap on, you're going to glue around the perimeter of the hair that you have sectioned out, keeping in mind that you're going to glue actually on the protectant and not on her own hair. And also, I did forget to say that I did place my client under the dryer for like 15 to 20 minutes so the protectant could dry. So once you get the glue on, you're going to blow dry it, and you're going to cut off the excess cap. So we're to the easy part of hairdo, so I would like to think, and that's gluing the hair in. So I'm not gluing straight across. I'm actually gluing with the curve of the head, and I am curving every track going upwards. So it's curving on each side of the head. And if you don't know what I mean by the curve of the head, when you hold your client's head down, the natural curve of the head, you should actually feel it. No one's head is flat. No one head goes straight side to side. So, however you glue it in, just glue it in. It's no big deal, no big issue. Also, I know I'm going to get asked, I don't know what kind of hair this was, and I'm not sure where my client got it from. I just know she said she had it for a while, and she decided to use it. But you can use any hair for this hairstyle. It doesn't matter. Now that I've laid those back tracks, now what you want to do is you actually want to curve the hair going up on each side of the head. And when I say curve, I literally mean basically like a U shape all the way until you get to the top of the hair. And you will have a section of hair, a section of the cap that isn't covered. And I'll show you once we get to that point what to do. So now that you finish laying the tracks in the U shape, me being funny, I took the glue and literally just showed you, just lay your track straight across until you close in the space that's there. Um, and you can fill it in with however much hair you need to fill it in with. Some people like it more full or some don't. So it's up to you. But literally, that's how you close it, is just by taking the hair and laying them straight across, as you see my raggedy finger doing. So, as you can see, I closed off the hair, and now I am undoing the braid of the leave out. This step is like real easy. So what you do is you take the braid down, and you take your pressing comb or your flat irons, and you give the hair a slight press. It doesn't have to be that much because of the kind of hair it is. And then you're really not going to see this hair. Some people would leave the hair out, some people wouldn't. But as you can see, the way you lay the tracks, you don't even see the tracks at all. And you take a small curler to kind of match the wave pattern, and you wind curl the hair, as you can see, just so it blends decently with the hair. And what I do is I curl each one going a different way, and it just gives you more texture and a more realistic feel. So yeah, it's simple, it's self-explanatory. Like, you make it your own. And a lot of people, you could actually take crimpers and crimp the leave out too, as long as it kind of like matches the size of the wave in the hair. So yeah, that should help. Then I took styling product just to kind of lay the hair flat at the root. As you can see, me running the curl across the hair. But it's totally up to you. You don't have to do it that way. It just works for me. And just blend it a little bit, nothing major. Then you take your ponytail down. And we've all did a ponytail. I mean, come on now. We don't have to go through all of that. And I press all the hair out at the top. As you can see, it doesn't take much to flat iron our hair out. Literally, I'm doing one pass through the whole section at the top. And this is just prepping it for a good sleek ponytail. You don't want to use gel. I mean, you can use beeswax. You can use whatever you use to mulch the hair up with. It's your preference. All I'm using is oil sheen and a little bit of pump it up. And when I say a little bit, I do mean a little bit. Her hair will not be hard. And it's simple. So just keep watching and you'll see what to do. Now, when I'm doing a ponytail on someone natural, or in this case, for half up, half down, I press the hair real good, and I spray oil sheen all the way through the hair, and then I put it in a rubber band. And as you can see, I took her edges out, as you would call them. I just say the hair at the hairline, and I am going to lay those down separately from the actual ponytail that I'm doing. She feeling herself, but I just sprayed a little bit of pump it up. As you can see, I didn't use that much at all. And just take your time and mold a good sleek ponytail. It's very simple. It's nothing hard. So you'll see me start this ponytail, but I will not finish it all the way out, because you make all of that your own. Like, you won't see me do the baby hair or the edges. I'll probably do that in a separate video. I'm not the king of doing edges or baby hair. So yeah, it's so simple. This is one of the most simple hairstyles you can actually do. So yeah, make it your own and keep rolling with it. And we're back. Just a quick run through. I'm taking some braiding hair, braiding it down to the end. It's actually cut in half. It doesn't have to be tight. and you take it and you wrap it around that so. I'm not even burning the ends, and you secure it with a rubber band. Okay, so now that you have the braid wrapped around, you're going to take a hair strip and you're going to wrap it around the braid. I use a whole one and I fold it in half and you just wrap it around. As you can see, the ponytail, well, the braid, whatever you want to call it, is not tight at all because once I do wrap the hair around it, it'll get tighter. So there's no need to have it just tight already because it causes too much tension on the head. And once you get finished wrapping it, you take a little glue just to secure it down. It's simple, right? So now you're going to take your bottle of glue and you're going to saturate or cover the black wrap. As you can see, I'm finna do that. And I've already took my hair and I folded it in half and I folded the hair again. So it kind of basically like you're laying 4 tracks at the same time. It just makes it quicker and it makes it easier. And it was quick for me. I'm used to doing it. So if you're not used to doing it, you could just fold it in half and go about it that way. But this works for me. And you start at the top, place it on the ponytail, making sure that all 4 tracks are laid in the glue, which you see it goes basically halfway down. And I think it's gonna wrap like 2 or 3 times before the black wrap is covered completely. That's twice. And on this last go round, I'm not putting any bobby pins, so what I'm about to do is pull a little piece of hair. This little section of hair should include hair from all 4 tracks. And I'm going to wrap it around the base of the ponytail as such. I do this every wraparound or every other go round. It's up to you. This just secures the ponytail and it stops you from having to put so many bobby pins in it. So just continue to watch and you'll see how it goes. Now I'm almost at the end of the ponytail. Well, I am at the end. So once I do this last wraparound, it'll take you to the end of the tracks, which, because I double folded it, I have 2 folds, which is so much easier for me because it's not the end of the hair. And you take the end of both pieces of tracks and you wrap it around as you have did before. This time you take an even smaller piece just to finally secure the hair all the way down. Now you're gonna take some braiding hair. This is optional. I chose to use the braiding hair, and you put it on the bobby pin. As you can see, let me get it right. All right, there we go. You're gonna stick it right in the ponytail, making sure you don't hurt your client, and you're gonna wrap it around. I think it wrapped around like 2.5 times.
I did not do it tight because I still have to put bobby pins in it. And you don't want to cause any more tension than you have to. Then this prevents from having to do the tall ponytail and add all those rubber bands and bobby pins and all of that. I'm so simple. I think I'm putting 3 bobby pins in. So once you secure that braid, you comb the hair out how you like it, and that's this hairstyle. It's so simple, so easy to do, not complicated at all. At least I try to make it as simple as possible instead of giving you all them big words. That's not me. So there you have it, and on to the finished product. Actually, not. I always spray my curly hair down with oil sheen before I comb it out. If I don't have to put product on it, I won't. Just by grace, this hair was actually very good, and I did not have to add product to it at all. And she didn't want the wet look. She kind of wanted it puffy. So I added the oil sheen to it, and I actually used Nairobi's oil sheen. It's very lightweight, and it has the most clean smell. It's called Nairobi Gleam. Yeah, I combed the hair out to her liking and to my liking, the top and the bottom, and this is actually the hairstyle itself. So you'll see in a second the finished product.